Well, the reason why I was doing a high elf dragon knight is because I was thinking, you know what, I'll try a tank for once, and because I was gonna do a high elf knight blade, which is what it is right now. I haven't put anything into any skills. I have it like level 4, and I haven't even leveled it up once, so I've been kind of staying away from it. But I thought, having a high elf with, because I like the armor look so far, like just its armor look of heavy armor looks really cool. Plus, I know they have a nice look of armor, so I thought, I'll try this out. Just, yeah, you know, it's yeah, yeah. I could get with the necromancer. I thought about it, but
Something you need?
Khajiits are pretty good too. Just for the because they're one of their passive skills that allow them to have like their health is one of them, but they can also have stamina and magic all regen while in combat. I did some research. Yeah, this is gonna this is gonna sound weird, but you know why I'm trying to make an elf? Okay, this is gonna sound weird, but you know how I don't know if you remember, but I'm pretty big into anime, and if I get isekai'd, which means when you die or whatever, you get transported to another world
Nice
or you get
hole.
summoned, you know, I would like to be an elf over a Khajiit for two facts. For one, I don't like the hot. I don't like heat. Like I don't like it hot, especially humidity. And I feel like a Khajiit would be pretty bad at that, just because all the fur. And two, I would like to be an elf just because I can live longer. But I do see a lot more advantages as a Khajiit for the fact that I don't need a weapon to fight because I got my claws and I also have night vision. So mm, ah, it's just not the best choice if you're starting out. Is what you're saying. Well, well, if anything, I got this high elf to mess around with some other time. I'm gonna stay with my main Khajiit. I wish they would. I wish you know what I wish they would do. Bring an update where you can have a subclass, where you can have like your main class. For instance, I'm a Nightblade, but then you can subclass into a different class. Like, say I'm a Nightblade with um sorcerer type side thing. So you don't get all of them. You only get like out of the three class abilities, you can only like probably choose one out of the subclass as a subclass. For instance, I would probably do I would think probably a warden, and um, probably a warden and a templar would be a decent build, or a warden and a necromancer for just the power of summoning. Don't you think? With how strong the summoning could be, because I know wardens can do summoning. Same with what you would call it. True, and I know they have decent amount of healing too. So Master of all. Yeah. Necros I know can have a decent amount of. I know Necros can do pretty decent healing as well. At least for self healing. I don't know about team healing. Nice. Again, I haven't did too much of the trying out with them. So. What I like about the Nightblade is I like how I can teleport around. Because of the teleport strikes. And then you can, depending on which side you go on, you can level it up. I see there's a lot more magic with the Nightblade than there is stamina base. I mean, yeah, you can change it over to stamina, but it starts off pretty high on magic. If you are not in a group right now, do you want to help me in the Dominion, help me find some Sky Shards? Okay. Okay. That's fine. I was just curious. A little bit blasphemous. Joking. I'm just trying to figure out what to do right now. Like, I have all these missions, but I'm trying to stay you know, in the, my island. Yeah. I mean, I've seen someone's when I did that one dungeon with you guys that I was getting some decent stuff before you all sent me to the other. What shield is that? So I like the shiny armor for some reason, but I also like dark armor. Mostly due to my personality, I like things black. So, like you know, like for instance, I like my room pitch black. If you were in the party with that group, I can let you go so you can go back to them. Oh, god dang it! Really? What is with this game and always sending me away? I'm trying to get all these missions done in the area, and I accidentally started one with the freaking Marines and all that now. Oh right, that reminds me. There is one freaking mission that's annoying me. It's okay, cool I guess. At Sharp Arrow. My main thing is I'm trying to figure out where to go for.
Are you part of the reinforcements? The Winterborn came out of nowhere.
Sorry.
It happened so
Someone's
fast.
talking to me.
They took our cargo into the hills and the Orc peasants chased them. That's when Chief Bazrog and his warriors arrived. Our caravan was heading for Orsinium, the new Orc city, when the Winterborn landed on the wagons like flesh flies on Skiva pie. The Orc peasants refused to let their supplies be taken, so they chased the marauders into the hills. In case you haven't noticed, these cracked acorns aren't worth their weight in bloodberry pudding. Besides, before we could rally our forces, Chief Bar Orc warriors arrived. He told us to wait here and then went after the marauders. I knew I liked you the moment I saw you. Chief Bazrog is big and mean and looks like he can fight. but there are an awful lot of marauders. Iceheart's Winterborn won't stop until Basrag and all the orc peasants are dead. You better hurry. I will, eventually. Maybe. I mean, look around. These people are injured. What happens if the Winterborn come back? Someone has to protect them, keep them from being picked off one by one. Anyway, I'll keep them safe while you help Chief Basrag. This caravan brought me. I thought we already covered that. Oh, you mean specifically? The invitation. You got one too, didn't you? It talked about testing yourself against the most savage land in Tamriel. That was a challenge I couldn't pass up. He's a chief, in charge of an orc clan or something. If you ask me, he's got more than a chip on his shoulder. It's a whole damn mountain. I don't think he's a big supporter of King Korog, but he saved us before he went to help the peasants. No, we were the caravan guards. Basrag said he was on patrol, looking for Winterborn marauders. Some scary Reach warlord named Iceheart leads them. Even Basrag seemed a bit nervous just talking about him. Now go help the chief before it's too late.
Yeah, okay. So, you know, I don't know if you've done this mission, but you have to, like, rescue these prophets. Whatever. I don't know. It had me go over the map, and, like, I've done it, but, like, I couldn't figure out where the guy is. I know I'm in combat, but I'm just gonna stop real quick to change the skill out. I do like the Fury, or sorry, Twin Blades I'm using that causes bleed damage, but I feel like it's a bad thing due to it takes up stamina. Well, stamina's not bad, it's just I'm trying to stay away from stamina, you know? Yeah, I'm using swords instead of daggers right now.
Down and don't move. Chief Basrag will be back for the rest
And
of us
it's
as
working.
soon as he can.
We
Yeah.
found them. Leave no orc alive.
Somebody help us, please!
Can never have enough of that.
Yeah, but my daggers are pretty weak right now, so I haven't put any chance. Like, they're good daggers, but like I'm wrecking with some swords. Plus, they're below my level right now. Oh, sword turned to ice. Okay. That or these guys are just weak.
Set likes a quick study.
So I'm level 21 now. Hey Beaver.
If you're going to kill bugs, at least kill fetcher flies.
Poor bastards never had a chance.
Yeesh. All these people just turned to ice.
I saw what you did out there. Thanks for helping the clan orcs.
Mm.
One's in here. I think it's too late to help them. Iceheart. He froze them solid. The bastards got magic, the likes of which I've never seen. Yes, I'm with Basrag. We were out on patrol when we saw the Winterborn attack the caravan.
What do you mean?
By the time we reached the wagons, the marauders had already stolen the supplies, and a group of orc peasants were trying to chase them down.
Well, for me, I was up since I woke up at I was up around midnight, and it took me till 6:30 to finish building a cabinet because the instructions were so complex. Like the beginning of it was like, "Hey, use this," and I was like, okay. And then I had to take a part of it apart because I put it on the piece backwards. Kind of like my TV stand, which is funny because I haven't took it apart because it has my TV on it.
I like your courage. I saw what you did. Yes. You're Fawn Iceheart. He's the most powerful of the Winterborn warlords.
Like they used
that have
to.
been raiding Hrothgar the past few years. Since he arrived from the Reach, the attacks have gotten worse. Iceheart is strong, ambitious, and extremely dangerous. I like your courage, but I don't think you'll get to test it today. If Iceheart was still around, we'd be frozen solid by now. My guess? He got what he wanted and hightailed it out of here. A shame, really. The outlying clans need those supplies. Enough food and supplies to get the outlying clans through the winter. Without
What's happening in your
supplies,
background?
The clans are going to starve. Chief Bosrog went to track down the Marauders.
I thought that was
to
just
find
you
the supplies.
wrecking some enemies.
If he fails, I don't know what we're going to do.
Is he wrecking the enemies?
Search the area and see if you can find anything that even hints as to where the Marauders disappeared.
Oof. Poor
If
monkeys.
you happen to pick up their trail, find Chief Bosrog. He'll know what to do. Leave no stone unturned.
Okay, I guess I have to
Anything
go
you
back
uncover
outside.
will prove useful.
Where did you take our supplies? Every second until you tell me what I want to know. Let's get these crates out of here. Don't even think it! These supplies belong to the Winterborn now!
Oh, Champion's Belt. Tusk of the Orc Father. Give you this
Problem,
belt.
Sarah?
No, why? You, game. I wasn't able to read it. Flipping game. Oh, wait. What did I see? Ah, you have training. I'll take you. Alright, next on my list. This. Dang it. Okay. I've been out to a few of these places, but no, the one for the Prophets is a pain because I go where it wants me to go, but then it's like, nope, wrong way, go that other way.
Peasants. Are they on their way to Ossidium?
The soldiers escorted them and the wounded outsiders. They should be safe enough.
Safe enough isn't good enough. Go after them. I'll continue to look for the Winterborn and the missing supplies.
I just killed an innocent creature. Or a monster.
You're the outsider who leaped into the bear's den to fight the Winterborn? Ulshan, the Wood Elf, mentioned you. Surprised you didn't end up all bruised and bloody like the rest of these fools. This is our home, not an amusement for your pleasure. And I appreciate that. Doesn't change the fact that I despise that you're here, though, sticking your nose in our business. Ah, yes. The King's invitation. And what royal bag of snakes that is.
Hmm.
Look, you have my thanks for saving those people. And as much as I hate it, I owe you a favor. But right now, I need to determine where they took the stolen supplies. Let me see that. We've been betrayed, and for gold, no less. By Malakath, I'll make sure someone pays for this. Look, I need to protect the next caravan to come through the Merchant's Gate. If you truly want to help Hrothgar, then you will help me. This note indicates that the traitor has interests in the city. I want you to track down this traitor and find our stolen shipments. The fastest way to get on my good side, and on Kurog's, is to expose the traitor and recover our supplies. I suggest you start your search in the inn. Gold and dark dealings often go hand in hand with drinking and celebrating. Don't disappoint me. I hate putting my trust in outsiders. Do everyone a favor and prove me wrong.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get something cooked real quick, and I'll be back in like 3 minutes, maybe 4. 5 at the latest. 20 if something happens. Something always happens. BRB. I'm back. Scared me for a second. I thought you weren't here.
I'm the chief of the Foreign clan, one of the oldest and strongest clans in all of Hrothgar. Kurog makes it sound like tradition is a bad thing, but by Malakath's broken tooth, tradition is the lifeblood of our culture. It's who we are. You're a long way from home, and sticking your nose where it doesn't belong. That's a good way to get it cut off, at least in my stronghold. Still, Malakath would call me a fool if I turned down help when it was freely offered. Unfortunately, not even orcs are immune to greed. War provides too many opportunities for those willing to trade in lives and suffering. Gold. It turns brother against brother. We were better off when we bartered for everything we needed. Look for anything that would link this traitor to the note you found. Someone with a lot of gold to spend would be a good start. Then there are the Khajiit traders that were mentioned. How many of the cat people could there be in Orsinium?
Okay, so it looks like I'm going to the city of Orsham, or gosh, I forgot the name already. Oh well, where am I going? Guess I'm going that way. I'm going to some orc city. Wish me luck. No.
Let's ride!
You're right, I'm gonna need help. I have to go find a trade instead of an inn, instead of a city full of orcs. Orcs are battle-born. They're gonna rip me limb from limb. My poor Khajiit body won't be able...
Some people don't like the bustle of cities.
True.
I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Yeah. I wish you could choose different races of Khajiit, instead of just always being this one race. I feel like that would be... Yeah, that would be a lot better, because then I could be whatever Khajiit I want to be. I mean, there's different types. There's like a bunch of different types of Khajiits, though, depending on the mood. And there's even some that are small enough as a house cat. I feel like I've seen one in the trailer. Don't let them hear you say that. Unlike other races, it's not who's the father and mother that just decides the moon. Praise the moon! We are moon cultists now. There it is. There's the way shrine I want to go to. For a city that's just starting off, it is a huge city that is still getting built. In Skyrim, these towns are like tiny. They're like little wood villages. This place must have been here for a while if it's this big. You know? I mean, there's some of it that's fallen apart, I see, but other than that, it's pretty big. Gotta love the dedication they have. Maybe I can have them train me in wood blacksmithing. God, took me forever to say that. Nice. I did learn to always go to bookshelves and read them. Apparently, they always hold something. They have a chance of holding stuff you may need. Oh? Why? Why was there like a secret way to this tavern?
We paid you back, and with interest. About time. finally sold some of those trinkets he loved so much.
I ain't complaining and I ain't asking questions. I'm just glad I finally got paid.
Is there like a hidden entrance? Or is there another way downstairs I haven't seen? Oh, here it is.
It's a good day, friend. I've got gold in my pocket and a full mug in my hand. So what can I do for you? I don't see how that's any of your business. And if you're thinking of trying to rob me, well, think again. I need this gold for my daughter. Now leave me be or I'll hit you with my mug. By Trinamax deformed... I don't see how that's any of your... Oh, why didn't you just say so? Being all mysterious and scaring a person half to death? So, why are you looking for Gulag? By Trinamax deformed toe, if this gold is illegal, my Shilha needs her potions. All right, let's try this. If you forget all about what we were discussing, then I might have information that will help you. Do you agree? Right. You never heard this from me, but Gulag left here a little while ago to talk to those Khajiit traders. You know, the ones who showed up recently? And if nothing else, you should be able to smell him. He wears some kind of fancy fragrance, says it keeps the spirits docile. The Khajiit sold it to him. You ask me, it smells like a dead horker left out too long in the sun.
Is this guy a necromancer?
Lead you right to him.
He said it keeps the spirits away from him. So, sounds like he might be a necromancer. Is there necromancer characters in this game? Well, of course there is. Yeah, I don't know why I asked. That was a pretty dumb question. I mean, shoot, we have lunches and all that. Is there wardens? So every class you can play, there's at least a variation of NPC that has the same thing. And there's some that you can't play. Okay, has there been any, I'm trying to think of the name. Has there been any, how do I say it? Has there been any NPCs that use magic without a staff? Well, that's BS. Why can't we do that? I mean, the only magic I've seen us being able to do... Okay, I can literally see the smell. That is really bad if I can see the freaking smell. No, I mean, like, as in magic, as in... Like, I can cast a fireball without you needing a fire staff of destruction.
It's almost enough to make this one want to stop dealing with him.
Arusha would agree, except for all the gold he gave us. He's got the luck of Joan and Joan.
Seems pretty cool.
Even if he smells like a dead horse.
Okay, what about ice and lightning?
This one hopes we are blessed with half his luck and twice his gold, but not his scent.
Wait, who can? I don't know. Oh, okay. That's nice to know. I really... Dang. I really should have looked into other classes to know this. I mean, I know Night Blades can turn themselves invisible for a short time, which is nice to do without needing a potion. I don't wish they had that in the other game. I know I could do teleportation magic as a Nightblade. All the characters have the teleport to wherever, Way Shrine magic. So that's something at least. You know what I'm talking about? And I guess there's healing magic some classes can use as well. Kind of like my ciphering magic. No? Do you mind telling me how does ciphering on a knife blade actually work as a healer? Because it said, when I read them, it says I can heal myself or nearby allies. Oh yeah, I know. It's good if you're trying to help yourself, but it doesn't do as much to help allies. I'm trying to figure out a better killing spell right now. Oh, when I'm in combat, I saw I have a weird button where if I hit both joysticks down, what does that do? Is that like another ultimate or something? Oh. Angmar might make my person mainly a healer. Okay. Is there a ultimate you can recommend to me? Because I thought about for my Nightblade, because I thought about Deathstroke. Like I have the ability to get any of the assassins, or I can have assassination, shadow, and ciphering. I can go for all three of them. I just don't know which one's the best to use. Like I'm high enough on a lot of things. That, I mean, there's also I also have my armor that can also have an ultimate. Which I guess for a tank, heavy armor and the unstoppable would probably be the best thing, wouldn't it? Well, yeah, because is there a skill, or yeah, I guess a skill that allows you to like attract all the enemies towards you, like hmm. Yeah. Right. I might as well finish up this mission I was doing. Oh, that is a player. Do I have to still follow the smell? Or is it all right here? I guess I can talk to these guys.
This is our spot. Go find your own. We will set up our stall when we're good and ready, and not a moment before. We're new to this city. Where the one we do business with goes, we do not know. But when he left us, he headed east, toward the residential district. Of course, all the districts of this city look the same to this one. Curious, are you? Our business is quite legal, rest assured. Not all Khajiit practice illicit trades, no matter what you may have heard. We sell elixirs of health, cures for illnesses, headache remedies, those sorts of things. That is a word, yes. The best for the best price. You won't find a lower price in the city, once we're actually open. But if it's Gulag you seek, just follow the smell. It is quite prominent, and it lingers like unwanted house guests.
I will say I do not like the... Okay, I guess I have to go back that way. Fun. I will say I do not like how freaking Khajiits talk. You know what I mean? Oh, you know. Okay. No, their voice is fine sometimes, depending on who you're talking to. I mean, voices can probably be different, I guess, but that's... Everyone's voice is different. I'm talking about how they like this one and they say their name and they talk in the third person and all that. It's like trying to talk to Yoda, sort of, just not as irritating.
This bath is ours for as long as we want. I paid in advance.
I didn't know
You
were
didn't have
interested in
two
that
gold
genre.
pieces to rub together
I'll have
last
to
time I
remember
saw
that.
you, Gulag. What changed?
Fortune happened, my love. And it fell right into my lap. Now, come here and do the same, and we'll both... And who might you be? Go find another bathhouse. I hired this one for the entire day.
I'll let you deal with this, Gulag, darling. I'm going to go and get something to drink.
Well, hello. A few dark elves. Oh wait, no, this is an orc, and that is an orc. So two dark elves and two orcs. Hello.
What's this about? If you aren't here to use the
He's an orc.
it must be about my tonics. Well, I can assure you,
I'll be right back.
tonics are guaranteed to cure whatever ails you. Just takes time. And multiple applications.
I'll be back. I have to go move a car. Hey, I'm back finally. Sorry, I had to get my bow out of my other truck. Okay.
What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm a loyal subject of the king. I don't have anything to do with any damn Winterborn. No, I could... The people of this city. I made a deal for them. Gold from the Winterborn allows me to produce my tonics at a fraction of the cost. I'm doing this for the people. The outlying clans. They're enemies of this city and our king. Their chiefs refuse to accept the king's rule. They'd rather stay stuck in their old ways and traditions. Meanwhile, the poor of this city can't afford medicine. I'm saving lives. A small price to pay for a larger gain. I've been loyal to this city since before you outsiders started arriving. You have no right to judge me. Fine. What's the use? See what happens when you just try to help? The supplies were sent to Frostbreak Fortress. That's where the Winterborn warlord, Yorfan Iceheart, plans to regroup his forces. I'm sure he's guarding the supplies personally.
So what does the red mean? In dialogue. In dialogues. No. When you're talking to an NPC, especially on a quest, you get like an option that's like, if you get off of it, it says it's red. I got tell the city guards about this. Don't try to leave the city, and it's red. If you're truly doing this to help the city, I won't report you to the guards, which is red. And then you got a goodbye, which is white. So. I also tried doing one of these before, but when I was on it, it wasn't white, it was also red. It said you do not have the persuade skill or the intimidate skill. I was like, good to know. Okay. Good to know. Thank you. But should I do? Should I tell the guards or should I leave him alone? I mean, he's trying to help the poorer people of the towns. I mean, he's trying to do good, but he's sacrificing other people to do it. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Plus, he's using some weird, ungodly freaking deodorant to keep apparently the spirits away. So I'm guessing he has some he knows he did something bad, so he's trying to run away from it. So city guard it is.
My tonics are out in the city now, getting to the people who need them. Sure, I won't be able to enjoy the rest of my gold, but I accomplished what I set out to do.
Plus, he did it to make himself rich as well. So, I mean, he just went with all the gold he can get, and now he's splurging on it, which doesn't seem like a good thing. Yeah. I think I'm able to go back to the city, and I need to report to the keep. This is a guild thing, or a daily. What's up with those daily things that pop up? So they just pop up everywhere? You can't, like, take off their markers?
Once again, welcome to Orsinium. I look forward to working with you on this grand endeavor.
Are these guys wearing the same kind of armor as me? Yeah, they're pretty freaking close to the same armor. That's cool. I'm wearing the same armor inside this place. High Priestess.
Ah, another traveler arrives in our grand city. Welcome, welcome. Are you one of the chosen? Do you bear the letter from... I am a High Priestess of Trinimac, serving in Orsinium's temple. Like you, I'm here at the request of Forge Mother Olga to help revive the ancient traditions of truth, honor, and unity. I also greet new arrivals. Tell me, how is your journey? We've received similar reports. Just one of a series of unfortunate incidents that we plan to rectify. Orsimer soldiers and even the king himself are looking into this. King Korog believes that even those who refuse his rule must be cared for. Truly. Perhaps we can still recover the supplies the clans need to survive the winter. The decision to invite outsiders to our land has already reaped untold benefits. Tell me, where have the Winterborn hidden the supplies?
Okay, so we needed to tell her that Ulug betrayed the clans. He says the supplies were taken to the Frostbreak Fortress, or completely leave them out of it and say Winterborn took it there. I feel like I'm not gonna tell her about it, just about who did it, just because he actually seemed remorseful at the end, sort of. No, he didn't seem remorseful. He's gonna seem like he is proud of it, but he's willing to accept his punishment, so... I think it's just knowing that he can be taken at any time is enough of a punishment for now.
You located the stolen supplies. Trinimac surely has sent
Seriously,
you to
only
us in our
gold?
time of need.
Boo!
Take this as a reward for helping our people. And you must present yourself to Forge Mother Olga and tell her everything. Oh, look, here she comes now.
Is this one of the outsiders who responded to my invitation, High Priestess?
Yes, Grand Forge Mother.
I'm ignoring the Forge Mother.
I will speak to the outsider. Come, outsider. We have much to discuss.
No, I refuse to talk to you. I will stay out here because I do not want to get another freaking quest. I'm trying to reduce my quest. You know? Way Shrine, Way Shrine. Why I feel like I showed up? No, that's not it. I'm kind of annoyed there was only gold. Only got gold for that thing. It's probably because what I did, because I didn't report what's his face. I probably didn't get the reward I could have gotten. So, probably should have. Oh well. Win some, you lose some, I guess. Fuck you, game. I like how it doesn't tell you where it wants you to go outside of the freaking doors. It's like, hey, go out these doors, and I'm like, okay, but it won't like tell you where I'm running off to, you know? It's kind of irritating when it does that. But jumping up on the walls. Truthfully, the orcish armor looks pretty cool. Why does sneaking take stamina? That's why I wanted me to go here. The wagon. Oh, it's making me go back to my town. Cool.
What do you say we try some of the local fare? I'm famished.
Welcome, friend.
Keep moving!
Okay, have fun. Okay, I'll see you then. Bye. Okay, so need to find some settler, which is right here. And it's outside. Got you. The power of rolling compels you. Some guards this is.
I prayed someone would come.
These are all hideouts. Okay, where are you, Captain?
Thank the Eight. Quickly, untie us! Captain Tendil of the 1st Auridon Marines. We were sent here at the behest of Her Royal Majesty, Queen Irene. We walked into a trap. Agents of the Veiled Heritans stripped us of our uniforms and gear and left us here to burn. We have a stash at the farm near the edge of town. Return them to us. I'll personally see that every last imposter dies screaming for mercy! Thank you. I'll untie the rest. You get that gear for us.
You lead.
Any luck?
We'll gear up and patch our wounds. In the meantime, find out who's behind this conspiracy. I'll send one of my best men along with you to help loosen some tongues. Stars guide your steps.
Did I get a new companion? I don't like that armor. Kinda. All this. No, I want to see his. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, out we go. I'm a prisoner. Oh, we. Don't want to. Stop. I feel like I'm missing something. Magic, magic, magic. Oh, wait, that's really damage. Okay. This is what I wanted to look at. Uh-huh. Okay, let's go there. I think I lost the guard. Okay. And I said I lost my guard, but whatever.
Excuse me, please.
Nope, nope, nope.
I have a message for you?
No, you do not. Don't lie. Okay, there's nothing over there. Let's see if there's any materials over here. No, there's this to go here for the fuel, but let's ignore it. Stay to the left. I see anything to I see this outlaw thing, which is fine. There we go, some high iron. Give me some steel. Oh, anything over here? Bag, got water. Fish. Some fish traps. Whoever's living out here is living decently, I guess. Oh. You just...
You hear about the contract? Investigating the Grey Host is like trying to wrestle an angry spirit. Anyway, the Raven Watch could certainly use the help. And by Raven Watch, I mean me.
Isn't she a vampire?
The Raven Watch is dedicated to curtailing the activities of unscrupulous vampires, and the Grey Host is as unscrupulous as they come. Someone is rebuilding the ancient army of vampires and werewolves from the First Era. We have to stop them. Hey, I was doing stuff before you showed up. Look, There's a new Grey Host. One of their original leaders may be in charge, and they're experimenting with life energy. If that doesn't spell trouble, I don't know what does. Will you help me? Everything I learned up to now points in the same direction. Bankerai Garrison. There's a scholar named Lorette Deal there who may be able to tell us more about the Grey Host and how they were defeated. Cart's over there when you're ready to go. My research has uncovered pieces, but I hope the scholars at the Bankerai Garrison can put the puzzle together. Members of the Grey Host experimented with life energy, and at least one of their leaders survived their defeat in the ancient past. My research indicates a council ruled the Grey Host. One of those leaders fell out of favor and another survived the final battle. A Durrani noble with connections to Viridian Watch gave the survivor sanctuary. In return, they made her a vampire. In the ancient past, the Grey Host sought to use life energy to draw souls into containment vessels called stone husks. It had something to do with returning the dead to life. I think there's a new Grey Host, and they've revived those experiments. Probably, but nothing that can't wait. Let's take the cart to the Bankerai Garrison and find the scholars who can tell us more about the history of the Grey Host. I suppose you wouldn't have heard of us. We are a bit secretive. Now's probably a good time to tell you. I'm a vampire. All members of House Ravenwatch are. We hunt bad vampires, and also deal with the occasional misbehaving werewolf. Not nearly enough, and we're stretched pretty thin. Investigating this on my own didn't seem prudent, so I requested aid, and now here you are, offering it. I'm touched. I'm hoping a scholar of ancient Bankerai battles named Lorette Deal, or one of her colleagues, can tell us more about the Grey Host. With any luck, they have information about the Grey Host that's not too outlandish.
Outlandish. Saying vampires hunting vampires. That's not outlandish at all.
The priests have this old holy text that claims St. Pelin leapt off the garrison's walls, landed among the host, asked Stendarr for endless blood, and then fed them all without dying. Then the garrison dropped some rocks on them. See? Outlandish.
What? Okay.
Exactly. We need practical facts about how the Grey Host was defeated at Bankerai Garrison. Hopefully Scholar Deal can provide them.
I guess the carriage is where we go. I feel like I've been here before.
Some people don't like the bustle of cities, but I come from a big family, so it reminds me of home.
Oh, thank you.
Well, this isn't at all what I expected. What happened here? Nice.
Yeah, I've been out here before,
I suppose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you here for a tour? I'm afraid they've all been suspended until this mess with the Imperial Army is resolved. If I could offer a suggestion, turn around and head for the safety of Evermore's walls. As you can plainly see, now is not a good time. My fellow scholars and I fled when Septima Tharn and her Daedra-worshipping zealots attacked. We barely got out before the first impacts from their ballistae shook the walls. Occupying the walls. And they didn't just attack the garrison, they conquered it. The Knights keep saying the Lion Guard will come. That will push the invaders out in less time than it takes to brew a cup of tea. But that hasn't happened yet. I'm sorry. Concern for my colleagues and the Firewatch warrior who accompanied them has my thoughts in a jumble. Come to think of it, the Firewatch are experts on the Grey Host. Find my friends, and I'm sure the warrior will answer your questions. They're guardians sworn to watch over a Grey Host burial site located here in Bankerai. One of their warriors was here recruiting when the garrison came under attack. She went to protect my colleagues, but no one's returned. Can you go find them? Cogleen and Indus fled in the direction of Evermore with the Firewatch warrior, while Jannard headed toward Kerbel's Hollow. Please be careful. The wilderness can be treacherous between here and there. Even if my mind wasn't clouded with worry, I'm an expert on the Second Era. My First Era knowledge is extremely limited. The Firewatch knows more about the Grey Host than anyone. Find her and my friends, and she'll provide the answers you seek.
Good to know, good to know.
Thank you, friend. When you return with the scholar safely in tow, we should be able to put our collective heads together and dredge up that ancient history. That is, if the Pyre Watch warrior hasn't already satisfied your curiosity.
Doubtful. Okay, where do you want me to go? Okay. Oh.
This scholar's research doesn't go back to the First Era. And the
Why
other
there's
scholars
spider
fled?
webs behind her?
That puts a wrinkle in our plans, all right. This Pyre Watch warrior is a promising lead, though. Let's go find her and the other scholars. I heard. Let's split up and go after them. All take Kerbal's Hollow. You
Thank
head
you.
toward Evermore. Here, I'll mark it on your map. Yeah, my brother Fenorian told me about one he encountered. They're the guardians of an ancient mass grave where the remains of the Grey Host are said to be interred. Probably knows more than the scholars. Find them and meet me back here. Find the scholars, but try not to get eaten by anything.
Some high iron. Ooh, something new. And some runestone. Yeah, but
What to give?
the road splits. This will pull this road. First thing is right here. Cool. Go right here, turn to the left. Don't know how to fight my way in.
You there. Come. You don't look like a refugee. Are you a soldier from the garrison? What news of the Imperial attack? Oh, that's wonderful news. Cogleen and I intended to head straight for Evermore. But the cursed Imperials caught up with us. They would have captured us if not for that Pyre Watch warrior. Have you seen her? Is she alive? She was, but we ran into Imperials. The Pyre Watch warrior distracted the soldiers and ordered me to flee. Then she took Cogleen and headed west. Please, find them. I worry for their safety. I will go to Scholar Deal's camp now. We are most fortunate you came to our aid. Other than the fact that they were defeated here centuries ago, not much, I'm afraid. I can tell you Empress Hestra's legions came to the aid of Bankarai garrison. That's why High Rock became part of the Alessian Empire for a time. Alas, you seek facts and figures that I don't have readily at hand. Perhaps when I can retrieve my papers from inside the garrison? You know, the Pyre Watch warrior might be able to help you. They're experts on the Grey Hosts of the First Era.
So I've heard. Okay,
I will
next.
return to Scholar Deal's camp. May Tall Papa guide your steps.
There's a sky shard there. And there. Where am I? I'm going right there. I might as well go pick up a sky shard. I like how I have two. I went by two sky shards and I ignored them. Oh well. I can go to them later.
I can't
Don't
do my
dare.
job. Not with all this going on.
I guess this is right now.
Ow.
Maybe I should
Ow.
have joined the buoyant homagers.
Ice magic. Oh.
Psst. Over here! You're the first thing I've seen that isn't an undead monstrosity. Oh, lovely. Are you with the garrison? Please, tell me you're here to rescue me. Oh, thanks, Stendarr. I thought I could make it to Evermore, but I tired myself out. When I tried to pass through the old graveyard, I ran into unspeakable horrors. Thought I was finished. I'll head back now. Oh, say, did you find that Pyre Watch warrior? When the Imperials came after us, she managed to distract them and ordered me to run to the graveyard. I think she headed for the Crypt of the Exiles. Oh, I hope she found shelter within.
Fun.
We owe her our lives. Please, will you go check on her? I'll find Scholar Deal's camp straight away. I am in your debt. If I can do anything to aid you, all you have to do is ask. The army of monsters that ravaged the First Era? Not really my area of expertise. I study the historical accounts of Warlord Thulgreg's army of orcs and goblins. The garrison held strong and denied them passage. Not one got through. Truly inspiring. Well, most scholars agree that the fanciful legend about the Grey Host's defeat is, pardon my orcish, guardung. You know, the Pyre Watch are sort of Grey Host experts. Find her, and I'm sure she can provide the answers you seek.
Yay. Goodbye.
I'll hurry back to Scholar Deal's camp. Be
That
safe.
party real quick. Nope. In case you message me, dude, I will not be able to see your message due to I am streaming at this time. But yes, I wouldn't mind playing with you. I just have to finish up this quest, and then I would like to do a little bit of cleaning because if you remember last night, I said I was.
I'd rather not be alone
Gotta
in
find
this
the place.
place.
Okay. Oh, it's a dungeon. Fudge. I didn't want to go into a dungeon. Fudging game made me go into a dungeon. I like how my sword causes light. Okay. But yes, I wouldn't mind playing Pavlov or whatever with you. I still find it as a fun game. To the left. Huh. Interesting. They look like me, and they're dead. These must be Lion Guard. Oh, nice shield. I should might want to mess around with the shield. I really don't want to read this. So if I read it, then I'm going to get another mission. I'm trying to get rid of missions.
I really don't like your odds.
So many enemies. You know what? If you're rid of a soul, that should cut you. I dope blast him. Exile guard. Mm. Oh? Exiles note the memory stone, that's what they say Oldsbar stole. It's a secret known only to Oldsbar and the Heavens. The rest of us, we all have a story. In fact, from Olber. Herman is the oldest he had. He was a merchant, his home, a place he cannot bear to name, when he was driven out by Slender. Diana, the forebear Doctor Who, was driven from her home when the crown child in her care died of a disease for which there is no cure. Solomaz is a mid-court poet who tells Marcus jokes. We are all in a better mood because of him. But he made the wrong joke out the wrong time, and so he too joined us on the road of Evermore. There are so many of us, and we pass time telling tales where we came from and how it was that we went to Evermore. We have become a kind of family. All except Elsewhere. He is a hard man to an angry man. He believes we will not leave this place alive, but no matter how little he says, still there's a rumors that he was a great warrior who should have been welcomed as a hero, but instead was exiled. That in revenge he stole his lord's most precious possession, a thing called the Memory Stone. These are just rumors, though, fantasies conjured by minds that have gone long without daylight or the feel of the morning breeze on our skin. Evermore they know us as exiles. We have been told to wait here until our status is resolved, but they have sealed the doors on us like we are prisoners. I wonder if Old Bar is right that we'll never leave this place. Cool. Ooh, rain. Seriously, I can open that door? Blasphemous. We're not fighting that ghost again. Nope, that wasn't gonna work. Gold. Some bait. What the flip is happening over there? Come on, let's keep moving.
They're coming for us.
Okay, you. What is this? Or thinks he can lock me in a cage like an animal? Why? Because I wanted to feed myself to my family. They have forgotten about us. They aren't sending us anymore. We have to take what we can. If he hadn't stolen that memory stone, we wouldn't be in this mess. That's the reason why. The reason they won't let us out. It's all because of him. But tell me, why should we let good flesh just rot away while our families starve? Does that make any sense? You think he would stop by now? Literally, the flesh literally fell off. Huh.
This one's more chill. Just kind of circling. Oh, there's a memory stone here too. No, I might as well pick it up while I'm here.
Oh. Come forward, you godless mongrel.
Godless mongrel? Rude.
My apologies, Wayfarer. The shadows make it difficult to discern friend from foe. You do not look like my enemy. Perhaps Tu'whacca has not forsaken me after all. What are you doing in this wretched place? It gladdens my heart to hear that Scholar Deal is safe. But what of the other scholars? Did my efforts to lead the Imperials away allow them to get away?
Cool.
Lead on, Wayfarer.
You all can think. I'm going for this memory stone. Let me get this one. Let me. Is it because I'm in combat? Here we go. And I got a text. Okay. Oh, someone else right over here. That's the Basins. Looking for some gold.
I don't want to hurt you, but now I'm going to.
The exit. Let us see the sky once more.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool, everything looks like it's backed off now. Okay, I think I'm close to being done duty there still. I hope more. Cool, let me talk to her.
I came to Bankurai Garrison seeking recruits for the Pyre Watch. Hunding help us, I did not expect those villains to arrive and send innocent people fleeing for shelter. I am grateful you saved the scholars. Now what can I do for you in return? The Grey Host was a terrible army of vampires, werewolves, and other monsters that pillaged the land. Only the combined might of the Bankurai Garrison and the Alessian Empire finally defeated them. That story, unfortunately, is mired in legend. The true story may be as enthralling as the legends, but we only have bits and pieces of it. Magic was involved, almost certainly. But whether it was divine in nature or Alessian sorcery, we have never been able to determine. I can delve into the records of my order when I return to our sanctum, but understand that the Watch is concerned with keeping the past buried, not exposing it. I can tell you that there are indications that one of the hosts survived the slaughter.
A Dureni noble. That gives some credence to the historical record. An incomplete parchment mentioned Viridian Watch, but we never saw the significance. It also said that only the worthy could enter the sanctuary. We never determined what that meant.
I need to tell you my association.
I do not know the nature of your mission, Wayfarer, and I still have my own to uphold. But if you seek answers about the Grey Host, then may Mara bless your search. I know precious little. I never visited the site myself. Though incomplete, the historical record indicates the survivor hid in a concealed space that they were guided to. Perhaps that has something to do with the idea of being worthy. There wasn't much. Just that the worthy would be guided to safety. Perhaps that is the key, if you can determine what worthy means to a vile vampire. Any place associated with the Grey Host cannot be trusted. Evil does not fade. So be on your guard.
Goodbye. Okay. That means I would have to go back.
Check on the scholars at Deal's Camp.
Okay.
Thank you again, Wayfarer.
There's a chest though. Oh, there's a tank. Advanced chest. Go, go, go. Yeah, got it. Oh, really a lead? And it's a legendary too, isn't it? Fudge. That. Take that. That. I have to take this lead. Let's just hang out at this shrine. This room here. But first, I want to check out this. Yep, it's a friggin' master level. I'm not even at advanced. I'm at superior, but I'm not advanced. My skills are not that high. I've actually kind of stopped scrying for a little while. Yeah, yeah, not even near advanced. Fudge, and he left. So let's end it. This is what I was leading at. Don't know why he left. The irony of why he just texted me. Okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Please like, subscribe, and comment. I will see y'all later. Oh wait, change race, change name and appearance, alliance. Change my race and I can change my name, but I can't. Whatever. Okay, please like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.